guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my summer makeup, showing you the makeup I use, or the makeup products I use in the summertime. So the first thing I use is the Cetaphil Oil Control Moisturizer. It is a moisturizer and it also has SPF. So it has SPF 30. So it helps control my oily skin and also gives me some protection. So I'm just going to put this on my face. So I kind of let it sit for a minute before moving on. So yeah, so what this helps, it helps control my oiliness, and it also gives me some sun protection because it does have sunscreen. So I mean, if you're wearing it alone, it says to apply every 15 minutes before sun exposure. Use a water resistant sunscreen if swimming or sweating, and to reapply at least every 2 hours to maintain the sun protection level. So I really like this. I know I mentioned it in my favorites because I've been loving it. It really does control my oils, and yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put it on my face, and I'm going to be using the Maybelline Baby Skin. I love this because even though I'm not really someone that wears primers, but I've never used a primer, but ever since I started using this one, it's like I must wear a primer because I don't know, it just makes my foundation or whatever I'm going to put go on super easy. And since I do have oily skin, I have larger pores, so okay, so next you could go in either with a BB cream or my foundation. Me personally, I stick to powder foundations or BB creams, but you could go ahead and use a liquid powder if, or a foundation or whatever you're comfortable with. I'm going to be using my Garnier BB cream, and mine is in medium deep, and it is for combination to oily skin. And I'm just going to be applying that with a little brush like this. And the thing I don't like about this is that it spills, so it's like really hard. It's not hard, it's just like it gets really dirty, so it's like you have to constantly keep cleaning it. So I'm just going to blend it out. And I use a very small amount because I don't want like a super full coverage. So me personally, I like just to use a little bit. So I like to blend it out really well because I don't want harsh lines, and then blending it down my neck. So then what I like to do is grab a fluffy brush and just go again and blend everything out. I know on camera it's looking a little light, but it's actually not. It is a little bit light, but not too much. Okay, so now I'm going to conceal my under eye circles. I'm not going to be like highlighting or anything because it's not like I'm going like to a party or anything. Just to cover my under eye circles and conceal any redness that I may have. So what I love about this concealer is that it blends out super easy, and it finishes to a nice powder finish. and it has pretty good coverage to be like a drugstore kind of concealer. It's from Bizu. It's a Mexican brand. So okay, so after that I like to set everything with a powder just because I am oily. I don't like to powder like my whole face. I just mainly concentrate it where I get oily. But I haven't been gotten oily ever since I started using my Cetaphil one. But just to prolong it so it lasts a little bit longer, I'm just using this Pond's face powder and this brush, and I'm just popping it on my T-zone. And what's nice about this powder is that it has like little shimmers in it, so it's not like super matte. Okay, so now to bronze the skin, I'm going to be using the same powder and my NYC Smooth Skin, and just roll it around and just bronze up my skin. We're not doing like a serious contour or anything. So next I'm going to apply this oh, I forgot. I'm going to set my dry concealer, and I'm going to be using this little palette I bought. I'm going to be using the lightest shade, which is this one right here, with just a foundation brush, and going to set it. And then just blend. Okay, so for blush, I'm very into corally orangey blushes. So I'm going to be using this one from Bisou. It doesn't really have that name, but it's just a pretty nice like pinky peachy color. So, and then one more time, blend it out. So even though I am oily in the summertime, I like to use highlighters. And the one I use is from Wet n Wild. You can't open it. So I couldn't open the Wet n Wild one, but anyway, I'm just going to use my CoverGirl Brow and Eye Marker to fill in my brows. So I just kind of fill in the sparse areas. And then I'm going to use a clear brow gel to set them in place. Finally. So I'm just going to grab a little bit and pop this on the highest points of my cheekbones. So since I am oily, I just like putting it right here. I'm looking down because my mirror is down here. And then put some on my cupid bow and on the bridge and tip of my nose. And then one more time, I'm going to grab some setting spray and just spray it on my brush and then tap it on my face. Okay, so for my eyes, I like to keep it very, very simple. All I do is just throw some eyeshadow on. It all depends on what color shirt I'm wearing because I like to match my eyeshadows to my shirt. So right now I'm wearing this one that's kind of like blue and gray, and then on the bottom it has like purple on it, like this. So let's see. I'm just going to use this palette right here. I swear I hate getting acrylic nails because then I can't open anything. Okay, finally. So I'm going to be using this palette, and I think I'm going to go with the gold eyeshadow today just because I'm very into gold. So I'm just going to put this on my lids. Sometimes I won't even put eyeshadow on my eyelids, but whenever I'm in the mood, I will pop some on. Just for a little bit of a pop of color. And this palette, it's super pigmented. It is a drugstore one. I got it like probably like for 30 bucks, which is like $3. So I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush and some of my NYC bronzer and put that in the crease just to kind of smooth it out so it's not like super harsh. Okay, so next I'm just going to use this gold glitter, and I'm just going to put this very close to my lash line, kind of using it as a liquid liner. And with this same one, I'm just going to try and wing it out. Okay, so once that is done, I'm just going to apply a few coats of mascara. I just got like some uh, mascara on my nose, so I'm just going to blend that out. And then for my lower lashes, I'm going to be using Maybelline's Makeup Plush. So as for my lips, I don't really do nothing crazy. Sometimes I won't even put nothing on them. But for this video, I'm going to be using this Avon like gloss. So I'm just going to put some of it out and put it on my lips. So that is it for my summer makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And that's it. So I will see you in the next one. Bye.